Good morning, myself Atik Raza, and I'm back with another video. I'm continuing the topic heat that we were doing, and today I'm going to talk about land breeze and sea breeze. Okay, the process of these two, and what are the differences between the land breeze and the sea breeze. Okay, so what actually is land breeze and sea breeze? Okay, so land breeze is the airflow that occurs mostly at night or during the autumn as well as the winter season. Okay, so the the phenomena or this land breeze, okay, this takes place mostly in night time. Okay, because as we know that land is getting up heated very easily. Okay, land gets heated up very easily, and also it cools down very easily. Okay, so in the daytime what happens, because the sunlight is there, I mean the sun is there, so it is responsible for heating up the land. Okay, and at the night time what happened, because the land is heating more easily, I mean more faster as compared to the sea, so sea is taking more time to cool down. Okay, so the land which is already cooled down, so because there is a pressure gradient between the two. Okay, pressure gradient means uh, hotter things have low pressure. Okay, but the things which are cooler are having more pressure. Okay, so because the land is cooled down. Okay, and the air is, I mean, there, because of the pressure gradient there is a higher pressure that is being created. Okay, so what happens, that pressure which is over the land, okay, the air pressure which is there, the air, okay, the breeze which is over the land, it starts to go towards the sea. Okay, because there's a low pressure to just compensate uh, this low pressure area. Okay, or you can say the low pressure density, the breeze from the land, it goes towards the sea. Okay, and that's called land breeze. Okay, so it is also known as the offshore breeze. In this breeze, the breeze blows from the land to the sea, which creates a pressure gradient. Okay, a pressure gradient is being made, is being created between both of them, as the hot air present over the sea area has lower pressure as compared to the air present over the land area having higher pressure, which is the cold air. Okay, so because of this reason, the land air, just to compensate the lower pressure area which is over the sea, it travels to the sea area. Okay, that portion of the sea, and that's why we call it as land breeze. Okay, okay, so that was land breeze. Okay, now we're going to talk about the sea breeze. Okay, so it's just the opposite. The sea breeze is the airflow that occurs mostly in the daytime during the spring as well as the summer season. Okay, so that's the time zone, or you can say that's the period on in which this a sea breeze takes place. Okay, and now what happens here, that in the daytime, because the land is hot. Okay, the land is hot that time, and the water is cool. Okay, I mean, in case of land breeze, what happened? The water was hot, okay, because it was a night time, and it took a lot of time for the water to cool down. And by the morning, or you can say by the morning time, the water was totally cooled. Okay, so what happens? The water is still cool, but because the sun is already there, okay, the sun is up in the sky. Okay, so it is resulting in the heating of the land. Okay, and what happens now, we have the opposite of what happened in the land breeze. Okay, the land is hotter. Okay, and which has a, because of that, there the air above that has a low pressure. Okay, and in the sea what is happening, because the water is cool, so there we have a higher pressure gradient. Okay, so what happens, that the cool air from the sea, it travels to the land. Okay, and we call it as onshore breeze, which means that it's coming to the shore. Okay, onshore breeze. Whereas in the land breeze, what happened, that we call it as offshore, means वो shore से जा रहा है. Okay, shore means it's the point where the sea, the water and the land meets. That's called shore. Okay, तो वो shore से जा रहा है. It's departing from the shore. Okay, and that's why we call the land breeze as offshore breeze, whereas in the case of sea breeze we call it as onshore breeze because it's coming to the shore. Okay, it's coming to the land. So that's what's the basic difference between the land breeze and sea breeze. I hope it is clear to you. Now I'm going to talk about the difference of land breeze and sea breeze in detail. Okay, like the point by point differentiation. Okay, so uh, land breeze is also known as the offshore wind. Okay, whereas under sea breeze it is also known as onshore wind. Okay, I just told you right now. Next we have, it occurs at night, the land breeze, and whereas the sea breeze, it occurs in the daytime. Okay, land breeze it originates from the land. Okay, land breeze क्या होता है, it starts from the land, it originates from the land, whereas in the case of sea breeze it originates from the sea. ठीक है, तो वो sea से originate होता है, means it starts from the sea itself. Next we have, in case of land breeze it is more experienced during autumn and winter. तो ये जो month होता है, the season in which it is experienced is mostly autumn and winter, whereas in the case of sea breeze it is experienced during spring and summer. Okay, तो ये generally spring and summer के बीच में होता है, and you can experience it, this sea breeze, in this period of time. Okay, land breeze is a weak breeze. Okay, land breeze is what? It's a weak breeze, whereas sea breeze is a strong breeze. Land breeze is a weak breeze, whereas sea breeze is a strong breeze. Okay, they are dry winds. What is land breeze? They are dry winds, whereas the speed of the sea breeze is fast. Sorry, uh, they carry moisture. Okay, whereas the sea breeze, they carry moisture. Land breeze are dry winds, whereas the sea breeze are the winds that has moisture. Okay, water droplets, that's called moisture. Water vapor, water is there, so we call it moisture. Okay, next we have, the speed of land breeze is slow. Speed जो होता है land breeze का वो slow होता है, whereas in sea breeze the speed of the sea breeze is fast. Okay, वो fast होता है. Next we have, land breeze do not affect the temperature in any way. लैंड ब्रीज जो होता है वो एरिया का टेम्परेचर अफेक्ट नहीं करता है, वेर एज द सी ब्रीज अफेक्ट द टेम्परेचर बाय लोअरिंग द टेम्परेचर ऑफ एयर. वो टेम्परेचर को अफेक्ट करता है क्या करके? बाय लोअरिंग द टेम्परेचर. ओके, डिक्रीजिंग द टेम्परेचर, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी feel cool, or you can say, in the daytime it's like, we feel like cloudy and it's like very very pleasant. Okay, land breeze blows from land to sea. Okay, land से लेके sea तक, and whereas in sea breeze it blows from sea to land. In under land breeze it creates the high pressure over the sea. वो sea के ऊपर क्या करता है? high pressure create करता है. Okay, land से लेकर के sea तक, because sea was already experiencing low pressure, so the land goes there to compensate for that. Okay, whereas in the case of sea breeze it creates high pressure over the land, तो land के ऊपर वो high pressure create करता है. Next we have, it is confined only to equatorial regions. land breeze जो होता है वो equatorial regions, जो equator के सामने है, which is near the equator, whereas in case of sea breeze what happens that it is confined only to coastal regions. ठीक है, और ये जो sea breeze होता है ये mostly coastal regions में we experience it mostly in the coastal regions. Okay, and the last difference under land breeze is that land breeze are shallow in nature. वो shallow होता है, ठीक है, मतलब it's like not very deep, बहुत कम टाइम के लिए भी होता है, whereas sea breeze are deep in nature. पर sea breeze क्या होता है? वो deep होता है, right? So that's a basic difference between the land breeze and sea breeze. I hope, Alma, you have understood the entire chapter. In case if you have any doubts, you can ping me in the offline class, or yeah, you can ask me anytime. So this is the end of the chapter. I hope you are done with the chapter, and all the best for your exams. Next class, we are going to start the acid, bases, and salts, which is the fifth chapter of the science. So, yeah, bye.